Hello, hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is crybabylilixo, and today we will be talking about the disaster that was the Bratz and Mean Girls Karen and Gretchen drop. Yeah. Again, third time's the charm. So yeah, we have another video for you today talking about all of that. And you're probably wondering, like, Lily, why are you dressed as Christina Aguilera from the Dirty Era in the 2000s? Well, it's because it's Halloween and I'm dressing up as her, and I just filmed a video of me doing the whole process. So I said to myself, you know what? I have to film other videos today. I'm just gonna wear the costume and the outfit because why not? Like, it kind of looks like my real hair anyway, except, you know, there's braids and there's black highlights. But yeah, so let's talk about this disaster because once again, it has happened. So nothing has changed from the Regina drop. Bratz didn't do anything different. So I'm going to tell you about my experience on trying to buy the dolls, and then I'll go into some other people's experiences as well. For us, it was 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I waited till 11, and the only thing that was different from Regina and Katie was that Karen and Gretchen were already on the site, and like the listing was already there, but you couldn't add it in until like it was like 11, right? So I waited and I refreshed the page at 11, you know, trying to get it going, and it took like a couple of tries before they became available and I could add them to my cart. So I added them to my cart and there was nothing in my cart. It was empty. There was nothing there. Nothing. So then I had to do a CAPTCHA thing when I hit the checkout button, and thankfully it was only once. And after the CAPTCHA, I was put into a queue. So when you're in the queue, it tells you what's in your cart. So of course I had the Karen and Gretchen in my cart because that's what I did. And then it said I had Regina and she was sold out. And I don't understand why Regina was there if she was sold out. Because she wasn't in my cart before I checked out, so why is she appearing there? That's something I don't understand. And then I finally got to the checkout screen, but before I could do anything at the checkout screen, then it kicked me out of the checkout screen because a message came up that said, some of the items in your cart are out of stock. And it wasn't talking about Karen and Gretchen, it was talking about Regina. And I don't understand why she was in there in the first place if she wasn't there. You know what I mean? I'm so confused. So I lost my spot in the checkout and I was put back into a queue, and that queue was there for at least 2 minutes. And by the time it was done, the dolls were sold out. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I got kicked out of the checkout because there was a thing that made it seem like there was a doll in my cart when there was no doll in my cart. What is this? Why is Bratz such a disaster? This makes me not want to buy anything from them anymore. And I'm not even trying to be over dramatic. I mean this. I'm a longtime Bratz collector. I've been collecting since I was a kid. I have been a fan since I was a kid. But you know what? Like, I hate the way that things have become. And I'm just so sick of this. And I know a lot of people had the same exact issue where Regina was appearing in their cart and then it was causing problems. So why isn't this problem being addressed? Why isn't this problem being fixed? And the same thing happened to some people as well, that Katie was appearing in their cart when they bought Regina. So I don't understand why Bratz can't get their stuff together. And it's very frustrating as a collector, as a fan, as anybody who likes Bratz, that we have to worry about technical issues, that we have to worry about the stupid resellers and the scalpers. We have to worry about so much, and nothing has been fixed. Absolutely nothing. And Bratz and MGA does not care. They do not care how we feel. They don't care what we think. They only care about themselves and making themselves look good. Everything to them is about money and looking good. That's it. They do not care about their customers. They don't care about anything. They care about themselves. And I do have to say that I heard that a lot of people had an easier time getting the dolls this time versus getting Katie and Regina, because actual collectors deserve to have dolls. Not these resellers who are going to buy them all up and charge crazy amounts of money. We as collectors and as fans deserve dolls. Not them. Not the wannabe influencers. And I'm just so sick of this. I am so sick of this. I do not want to buy anything new from Bratz anymore. I would rather spend my money on old Bratz. That's just how it is. I don't want to support MGA and Bratz anymore. And that hurts me to say, because like I said, longtime collector, longtime fan, grew up with them, was basically my whole childhood, and I'm just so disappointed in what Bratz and MGA has become. I really am. And I know a lot of people are upset too. A lot of people are fed up with their BS, and a lot of people just don't want to support them anymore. And I don't blame them. Would you want to support a company that doesn't care about you and only cares about themselves and money? Do you want to support a company that supports resellers and scalpers that don't do anything about the problem? No. Why should we? Why should we be supporting these people? And it's not just MGA, it's Mattel too. Mattel has their problems, and I will always mention this because it's not just one company, it's more than one. And I know for a fact it's Mattel too. And I'm just so sick of it. I'm sick of it, guys. I'm sick of it. Like, I don't even care at this point that I didn't get the dolls. This morning when I got up, I knew that something was gonna happen. I knew I wasn't gonna get them, and I don't care. Do you wanna know why I don't care? It's because I'm excited for different dolls, and I'm actually excited that other companies are taking precautions to not let the resellers win. But besides all bad things that happened today, one good thing happened today. Do you want to know what that is? Stormaween was finally revealed. Stormaween was finally revealed, and I will be filming a video on it right after this. But that makes me so happy because we finally had a reveal of what Stormaween is going to be. And something that I love that they mentioned when they came out with the picture of Storm is that they're aware of the reseller problem, and they said, we are going to make this doll available to everybody. We know how it is and what's going on right now, so we are going to make it easier for you. And I love and I respect Bleeding Edge and Begoth and the whole company, the whole studios. I respect them all for acknowledging the fact that this is a problem. So all of these other companies need to realize this and do better. Because you know what? In my eyes, like, they're already 100 steps ahead. They want to make this doll available to everybody, and I think that's a wonderful thing. Absolutely wonderful. It is amazing that they acknowledged and they are taking action against the scalpers and the resellers. So I'm so happy with that. And more companies, like I said, need to do better. They need to follow the lead on this because it is not fair that all the dolls that should be going to us are going to these resellers. It's not fair. And it's absolutely disgusting that these companies are letting people get away with this behavior. This whole Bratz and Mean Girls collab has been one giant disaster. It is a disaster. It is a dumpster fire. It is trash. Okay, this could have been something great, and then it turned into one big giant mess. And it's all the company's fault because they thought that they were doing something good. They thought that making the dolls so limited and making them available only to certain amounts of people would do a good thing. But in reality, it didn't, and it backfired on them, and it made them all look like idiots. And I'm just so mad for everybody. I'm so mad for like all the collectors who couldn't get these dolls. I'm happy for the ones who did get dolls. I really am, because I'm glad that they went to them and not the resellers, but I'm mad for all the people who really got cheated. Like, what kind of BS was that today? What kind of BS was that? That I got to the checkout screen and then it kicked me out. What kind of BS is it that Regina's showing up in people's carts when she's not there? What kind of BS is it that Katie did the same thing when it was Regina's drop? Yo, this stuff does not make sense to me. Nothing makes sense to me. Like, I don't understand this anymore. At this point, it's ridiculous. Like I said, I was over it today. Like, I already knew that I wasn't going to get the dolls. And you know what? It is what it is. I'm more excited about the Begoths. I'm more excited about the Return of Living Dead dolls. I'm more excited about everything. I am more excited about literally anything but Bratz right now. I don't even want to support Bratz right now. And that hurts because I love the dolls. Hate the company, love the dolls. But, you know, a lot of people feel like that right now. And the fact that Bratz and MGA aren't like acknowledging this and that they're brushing everything under the rug makes it so much worse. Like, they've proved time and time again that they don't care about us. And I think it's time, as us collectors, as us creators, as us fans, we need to stand up. We need to speak our minds. We need to make sure that they understand that what they're doing is not right. They can ignore us all they want, but if enough of us come together, they don't have a choice. And another thing is that we shouldn't support them anymore. Don't support them anymore. Don't buy any new dolls. Don't buy anything else from them because they don't deserve your money. They don't care about us. We don't need to give them our money. Support people who make custom dolls because they do an amazing job. And I would rather pay for a custom doll of these Mean Girls dolls versus getting the actual doll at this point because I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm not paying the reseller prices. I'm not paying crazy amounts of money for these dolls. Absolutely not, because that money can be put towards something else. That money can be put towards a Living Dead doll. That money can be put towards a Begoth doll. That money can be put towards anything else. At this point, I don't want to buy anything Bratz related anymore, unless it's old. If it's old, sure, I will gladly spend my money on it, because you know what? Random person, I would rather them have my money versus Bratz and MGA. So yes, as you can see, I'm very angry, I'm very mad, and it's not even the fact that I didn't get the doll because I was over it. I'm mad for everyone else. I'm mad at this whole process. I'm mad that 3 times we've had to deal with this. 3 times we've had to stress. 3 times we've had to worry. 3 times some of us haven't been able to get dolls. It's ridiculous. Like I said, very happy for those who got the dolls. I truly am, because I would rather they go to people who will actually love them and appreciate them versus these resellers who are only out to make money. So if you got a doll, so happy for you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun. I hope you take lots of pictures. And I just hope you love them and you enjoy them, honestly. But enough is enough. Time to stand up. Like, we are done. Do not support Bratz and MGA anymore. Do not support the scalpers and the resellers. Do not support these people. They don't care about you. And I know some of you really want these dolls. I understand. But do not go and support the scalpers and the resellers. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. Please don't. Give Give your money to someone who can make you a custom doll. Give your money to somebody who will actually give you something worth buying. And it's so sad that Bratz and MGA don't care. It really is. It really is. Because they could have did things so much differently. They could have did things so differently, and it would have been better. Imagine seeing these dolls in stores. Imagine being able to buy these dolls whenever you wanted. Do you know how much money they would make? And do you know how easy it would be to combat the reseller problem if they were available to everybody? There is no point in any company making drops limited. There's no point. All it does is rob collectors. That's all it does. Because the resellers use bots, they cheat, and they get all the dolls. And these companies see nothing wrong with it. Why isn't it being addressed? Why isn't there anything being done? Why isn't anything happening? Why do we keep having to deal with the same problems over and over again? And like I said, it's not just MGA and Bratz. It's Mattel too. Mattel Creations. You know? Like, how many times have you guys tried to get a Skeletor doll and couldn't? And then you see, like, people have, like, boxes and stacks of them on eBay. And they have a lot. Even with Bratz. The same thing happened with Regina. Stacks. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. These companies don't care because they make money. Money is the only thing that matters. Their customers don't matter. If I had my own doll company, I would care about my customers. I wouldn't make my drops like this. I would make them available to everybody. I would do pre-orders because at least the person knows that if they pre-order it, they will get the opportunity to get the doll. Not that people have to panic and worry and stress that you know what, if you don't get it in time, or if you don't do this right, or you don't have this done, you won't get the doll. And if you've watched my other videos that I've made on this topic, then you know that each drop that's happened with this Mean Girls and Bratz collab, there have been issues. Issues the entire time. Nobody's fixed anything. They tried to make it a bit better, but it didn't work. It did nothing. It did nothing at all. So I don't understand the mentality of these companies. You know that this is a problem. Do something to fix it. The best thing that they can do is make things available to everybody. And that will be a huge part in changing this problem. So yes, I'm sick of this, and I know lots of you are sick of this. We deserve better. We deserve so much better than what we get. We deserve better. And enough is enough. Like, done. You're done. Goodbye. Like, enough. And I'm just sick of this, and I know all of you are sick of it too. We deserve better. We deserve better as customers. We deserve better as collectors. We deserve better as fans. We deserve better than what these companies are giving us. And like I said, I am so freaking proud of Bleeding Edge and the Bigoths and the people behind them for realizing that the reseller and the scalper issue is a problem, and them making the doll that's going to come out available to everybody. That makes me so happy. That was like one of the best things that could have come out of today, was that the doll's coming out and it's going to be available to everybody, and we won't have to deal with this problem because they acknowledge that this is a problem. And you know what? I would rather support them and have my money go towards them and their company and their dolls, because they actually care about their fans and their customers and their collectors and everybody. Like, people need to learn from this example, because this is the way that things should be done. Not that people have to panic, worry, stress, and go nuts because they're worried about getting a doll. It doesn't make sense. Why do that to your people? Don't we have enough things we have to deal with in, like, our everyday lives? Like, life isn't easy. The world is a depressing place right now. Everything's, like, messed up. And having this stress added onto, like, those issues and, like, the things that we personally deal with in our everyday lives, it doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. And it sucks that they don't care. It sucks that they don't care. So in conclusion, we deserve better. We deserve so much more than what we're getting, and these companies really need to listen to us. And it is up to us to make them understand that what they're doing is wrong. So we need to stand up, we need to band together, and we need to make our voices be heard, because it is not fair what they're doing. So I urge all the creators out there, all the collectors, whoever you may be, even if you're a fan, make a video, talk about it, have a discussion, even if you're scared, okay? You don't need to be scared. Say what's on your mind, speak your mind, because they will not change unless people hear them. They're choosing to ignore us, but if enough of us come together, like I said, they aren't going to have a choice. And stop supporting them as well. Don't buy anything from them. Yeah, they may be coming out with cool dolls. Don't buy them. It's not worth it. Buy the old dolls. Buy something else. Spend your money on another doll that you like. Don't support the companies that don't care about you. Bottom line. Bottom line. So yes, those are my final thoughts, is that we deserve better. We need to make our voices heard and make these companies realize that what they're doing is wrong. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that in the future these companies will change and they'll listen to us and they'll do better, because we deserve better, like I said. And I hope for all the best for us, honestly, because we shouldn't have to worry about these things. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you feel. Let me know about anything that you're thinking down below, because I'd love to talk to you guys about it. And thank you so much for all of the support that I've been getting on all my videos and on this topic specifically, because it is important that you guys speak your mind and that you say what you want to say and that your voice is heard. So please leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Please let me know what you think and speak your mind, because I would love to know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you all. I thank you all.